Fabletown Verwaltungsbüro am Abend.
I don't care who killed the prostitute. Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket. And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Macht der Stress, ich mach die kaputt.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Junge. Nicht übertreiben, ne?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Wissen, wo diese verdammte Tür ist.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby.
Dankeschön.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door,
Stimmt, dem haben wir die Hürde.
wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Natürlich. Was gibt es denn? Hast du
Don't go
gesoffen?
far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Irgendwie ein bisschen Ecke.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Kein Ding.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Oh, das Grinsen gerade, Alter. Alter.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
Nur am
I
Kloppen.
can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Ja, wir kümmern uns darum, würde ich sagen, ne?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see him.
Sollen wir ihn jetzt zur Farm schicken?
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallop because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up?
Ja.
You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Aber
Colin
lässt
stays
sich
out of
draußen
sight,
blicken.
for Mondays
Das
at
ist ein
least.
Unterschied.
Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay.
Well, dann lass
I'm
mal
not
hören.
gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
Der will ja unbedingt hier bleiben.
Please,
Das ist auch
Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know, it's not right. Burdening the weakest of us like
Ich will alles
this.
versuchen.
Look,
Ist ja eigentlich
I'll
nichts.
try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Alter Vater. Übertreibt man nicht mit der Freude.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Tschö. Idiot.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell
If
you?
he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Bleib mal locker, wir haben ein
Fine,
anderes
we'll
Problem.
deal with it later.
Genau.
I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do
Ich
that?
weiß es gar
I
nicht.
don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Juhu.
I have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Das war ein geiler Rhyme gewesen.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
Ich wollte das ja gar nicht. Wer weiß, was der gerade wieder treibt, dieser schleimige Drecks.
You will get on that plane to Paris,
Aha.
and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you.
Nach
Until then,
Paris?
not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey.
Alter, ist
Wait a
gestört,
minute.
die Alte.
Someone's watching.
Woher weiß sie das? Alter, jetzt hat die auch noch magische Kräfte oder was?
Just happened.
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
Krasse Sache.
So, let's not do that again, okay?
Okay. Wir suchen
Looks
jetzt
like
lieber
we'll
mal
have to
die Tür.
track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
Oh ja.
Bigby,
Okay.
we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Nein.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Aha. Was steht da? Central Park?
Door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park.
Oh, jetzt
I don't
aber
know
still.
when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it
Genau, sehe ich
does.
auch so.
Bigby,
Einfach-
wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice.
nein,
I
nein,
know
nein,
that
nein.
emotions can run
Nix
high,
Gericht.
and you have
Keine
your reasons
Garantie.
to handle this a certain way.
Nein, für
I
diesen
can't make
Drecksack
that
gibt's
promise.
keine
This
Garantie.
could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against
Und die
him.
Bloody Mary
So I'm going to
natürlich, die
trust
wird
you to
auch noch
handle this
richtig
properly.
auseinandergenommen.
That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Diesmal würde ich ihr den Arm brechen. Die Gothic Bridge am Central Park in der Nacht. Run, Bigby, run! ist die Tür. So. Räumungskommando, ich habe eine Klage. Oh, okay. Portal. Okay, jetzt kommt es drauf an. Hallo, los. Oh, okay. Oh Gott, da kommt wer. Das ist ein Monster oder so.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Tim?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine,
Ja, okay.
lead on.
Folge ich dem einfach mal. Kauft mal eine Kanne Öl.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
I get it, you have a job to do.
Really?
But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Ja.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war.
Ja, das wäre echt noch
Hey,
krass.
Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Ja, ja, ich warte hier schon.
Thanks.
Some kind of a fucking joke, you know. What did I tell you?
Go
Stop
ahead.
laughing at me.
You got a job to do.
Mate,
Sheriff Wolf,
Jetzt
sir.
wird abgerippt. Ne. Ne. Das war klar. Ja, komm her, Junge.
Thank you, Tim.
Komm her, Junge.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Ist das der krumme Mann? Das ist ja ein krummes Auge, oder?
You see, everyone in Fabletown
Ah,
has a
der
role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
Krass, Mann.
Why don't you
Okay,
have
wir
a
sind schon
seat,
locker
Sheriff?
fertig.
We have a great deal to discuss.
Viel zu reden. Drogen. Ich rauche erstmal eine. Das ist eine geile Idee. Erstmal eine rauchen. Okay. Ich rauche vielleicht doch keine. Okay. Was? Oh. 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 Das nächste Mal bei The Wolf Among Us.
I've heard stories about you.
Ach, die schon wieder.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming.
Ich bin wieder da.
And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it.
Es geht, glaube ich, eher um diese Bloody Mary, ne?
Oh well.
Oh ja. Das hättest du mal lieber sein lassen. Oh, okay, wir sind anscheinend am Ende der Episode. Nice. Did you see Call into the Farm? Ja, haben wir nicht gemacht. Natürlich nicht. Wir haben mir das Heizbild auch nicht abgerissen. Wir sind zuerst zum Metzger gelaufen, haben Todd nicht zur Farm geschickt. Tja, und wir haben erstmal eine Zigarette angemacht. Finde ich, glaube ich, eine ganz geile Idee, einfach mal um zu zeigen, wer hier der Chef ist. Cool. So, ich würde sagen, damit sehen wir uns dann in der nächsten und letzten Episode, Episode 5. Und bis dahin, haut rein.